President Trump is still fulfilling presidential promises, and this one is huge. Though President Trump has been busy contesting the results of the November 3rd election, he hasn't stopped working for the American people. He recently took action to bring our troops home from the Middle East, a promise he made on the campaign trail in 2016. U.S. military commanders are now anticipating an official order will be issued as soon as this week that details a further withdrawal of troops from Afghanistan and Iraq before the next inauguration. The Pentagon has already issued a warning order to 2,500 troops in both countries, suggesting they should be ready for withdrawal by January 15th. The intention of making this move was renewed on October 7th when the president tweeted, "We should have the small remaining number of our brave men and women serving in Afghanistan home by Christmas." President Obama made similar promises in 2008, but throughout his 8 years of service, he failed to take the action necessary to remove our troops. President Trump is now scoring some big points with many Americans who are fed up with the endless wars of previous administrations. Maybe it's not too late for the little victories. COVID-19 cancels this patriotic event honoring our troops. In the midst of the coronavirus crisis, Americans have sacrificed a lot. We've all been through mask mandates, prolonged economic shutdowns, closing businesses, and canceled haircuts. And those who have made the ultimate sacrifice for our nation seem to be the latest victims of the COVID-19 shutdowns. On Monday, Wreaths Across America announced that Arlington National Cemetery will not allow the annual wreath placement to take place this year. The group usually organizes wreath placement at the graves of fallen service members every Christmas season and has done so for 23 years. In a statement, the group said, "To say we are devastated would be an understatement." Wreaths Across America claims that they have been working tirelessly with local, state, and national officials to ensure that all of the outdoor wreath placement events are done safely, following local rules and mandates. But the National Cemetery told the group that, quote, "We determined that we could not implement sufficient controls to mitigate the risks associated with hosting an event of this size under current and forecasted infection and transmission rates, while still conducting a respectful and honorable public event." Patriots who have participated in the event for decades have expressed outrage in the cancellation. Senator Tom Cotton and Representatives Dan Crenshaw and Tim Burchett have urged Army leaders to reconsider the decision. If thousands can march in the streets for political purposes, volunteers should be allowed to place wreaths on the graves of our fallen soldiers. What's going on with the Georgia recount? Here's the latest. The close race in Georgia leaves 2 Senate seats and 16 electoral votes on the line. After heavy lobbying by the Trump team and local officials in Georgia, the Secretary of State ordered a hand recount of all ballots. The whole process has been enlightening. Over the weekend, county officials were made aware of 2,700 votes on a thumb drive that were not counted. And on Wednesday, the Republican Party chairman in Georgia announced that a monitor reportedly discovered a 9,626 vote error in DeKalb County. He told the media that one batch was labeled 10,707 for Biden and 13 for Trump, an improbable margin even by DeKalb standards. The actual count for the batch was 1,081 for Biden and 13 for Trump. While the evidence of miscounting is now clear, malicious intent is not, and the Republican chairman intends to get to the bottom of it. In a statement on Wednesday, he expressed concern that the miscounted batch had been signed off by 2 official counters. He added that an affidavit from the monitor has been turned over to the Secretary of State, and the party attorneys have requested an investigation. These inaccuracies and potential fraud continue to fuel conservatives who believe Biden cheated his way to victory.